talking about Arce, talking trash about him.
Because he lost to Mijares.
Like he wouldn't.
Yeah, like he wouldn't get knocked out by him.
That's a fight that needs to be made now, I suppose. Darchinyan versus Mijares,
or Arce still. Whatever, let Arce get his confidence back by beating Darchinyan.
Absolutely. Why is Darchinyan saying the fight can't happen now?
Yeah, of course. Even more reason for it to happen now.
Or Castillo. There you go.
Yeah.
Plenty of... Castillo's looking for a tune-up.
Yeah, coming back. Yeah.
Martin Castillo, not Jose Luis. Just to
That'd
clarify.
be fun too.
A lot of people don't know about the lower weights, so... Okay,
Also, Darchinyan was offered a fight with Fernando Montiel.
Exactly.
Turned it down.
He claims he's been looking for big fights.
Oh, there's one. For a title.
Fernando Montiel.
Yes.
WBO.
115.
Bantamweight. One of the bantamweight.
Yeah.
Title, and turned it down.
One of the best fighters around those weight classes, by far. Turned it down. HBO and Showtime were both interested. We hear. But,
and putting the fight on, absolutely. And nope, didn't want that.
Didn't want that. He knows better.
Why wouldn't you want that?
I wonder.
Anyhow, yep. What can you say?
Yeah.
Okay, someone that won't duck anyone, never has, is being not allowed to fight anyone. I wouldn't say not any of these guys are ducking him. Well, maybe one. Casamayor, Yoel Casamayor is frustrated that Morales, Diaz, and Freitas, that none of them are wanting to fight him. He doesn't believe that HBO isn't wanting to fight. I believe it.
Yeah, between him and Freitas, of course, Freitas people are the ones that said they didn't accept the fight.
I really don't. I can kind of see that argument in the fact that it's Freitas and it's Juan Diaz. Yeah. Neither of those guys are big names. Neither of them are, I mean... Well,
the thing is, Casamayor is the lightweight champion. HBO does know that.
He's the best fighter in the division.
Right, and he just beat Corrales.
So why you wouldn't try to capitalize on that?
Doesn't make a lot of sense, but then again, we're talking about HBO. So
you got.
Who knows? They made some dumb decisions.
Yep, and this was one of them.
Yeah.
Or if they wanted to, Juan Diaz. Okay, I can see replacing an opponent in that match with Juan Diaz. You picked the wrong guy to replace.
Absolutely.
Replace
Freitas, who doesn't deserve a title shot to begin with.
Nope.
He hasn't fought in over a year, and he lost his last fight.
And he claimed he retired.
Zahir Rahim, and he somehow kept his belt even though he retired, and he still has it somehow, which makes no sense.
But, and, like, what was the other little thing there? Yeah, he technically got a BS win against Rahim.
Yeah.
It was a robbery.
Yes, absolutely.
All you had to do was see that fight, you know it. You didn't even have to see it, really, but... I mean, come on.
Was an ugly fight, but sloppy fight. But Rahim clearly beat him still.
Oh yeah, let's go back here. Talking about stupid moves by networks. Showtime.
Yeah.
June 9th. We've got a fight.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Not June 2nd. Not the first Saturday of every month, like every single one has been so far. Since 2004. This is the time they picked to change it. Good move.
June 9th, of course, Miguel Cotto weekend, where it'll be Zabjuda weekend.
After the fight's over.
Explosive.
Yes.
It'll be certainly explosive.
For Judah.
Yep. Judah's glove is going to explode.
On his face.
Right in Cotto's face.
Yep.
And anyhow... On the other network, well, on the chief competitor, you're going to have Antonio Tarver coming back from a loss.
Which he would have been fighting tomorrow if his idiot promoter wouldn't have pulled the plug on the show.
Tarver fighting June 9th on Showtime.
Yes. Chad Dawson on the undercard. Probably.
Why must you do this?
Yes. June 2nd, there is an opening. And that's your regular time to do boxing shows anyway. But they choose MMA over boxing, which they've been broadcasting boxing for years now.
Put MMA on like another.
Put MMA on June 9th.
They've got like 5-6 Showtime channels.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it on another one.
Well, I mean, you've got several weeks left after that.
What is it, Showtime Extreme or something?
Whatever.
Put it on there.
Hell, put that on June 9th. So what? It's boxing versus MMA. People that want to watch that can watch that. They don't have two boxing cards to choose from.
Or put it on another night completely.
Yeah, whatever.
Start MMA Friday night or something.
Just idiots again competing.
And Gary Shaw's behind that too, by the way.
Yeah.
Because he promotes that company.
Yes.
Maybe part owner or something, who knows.
Looks like it.
Anyhow, let's move on. Yeah.
Again.
Here's a new rule that may go into effect. The ABC wanting to pass this, making this so for most fights. I believe it would be for all major fights, at least. Okay, specific gravity test, which, if you don't know what that is, you're crazy.
Yeah.
You don't know what the specific gravity test is? It's to make sure the fighter doesn't float.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
So,
no, what it's really for is fighters like Diego Corrales, who want to drain themselves. They check very inexpensive tests to administer, very quick results. They see if the fighter is dehydrated or not.
Yep.
If he's too dehydrated, can't fight.
Can't fight. So Corrales probably wouldn't have too many fights by now if this would have been in effect.
Nope.
When he started.
But this is a good thing, I believe. Yeah. It'll force these fighters, if they want to box, they'll have to go to a weight that they can make without having to dehydrate themselves so much.
Yes.
And it's safer, anyhow.
Yeah, for them.
Well, except getting in the ring with guys that'll definitely knock them out. But
other than that.
Anyhow, they'll be fighting people their own size. So this would take away that BS advantage that they try to get.
Well, it didn't really matter with Corrales anyway. He got beat every time he stepped up, basically. So he did beat Freitas after he was losing in the first 6 rounds, but he did come out with the win.
After he was getting dominated, he did at least turn around and make Freitas quit.
Yeah, I'll give him credit for that. But lost to Castillo twice, basically. He spit his mouthpiece out in the first fight, so would have been knocked out. Lost to Casamayor every time they fought.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And lost to Mayweather, of course. And just got his ass beat by Clay. But there you go.
Warrior. Anyhow, please.
Great guy. Just like Gaddy and Lloyd.
Very much so. Wonderful guy. Human being. All that. Because, he beat his wife or something, too?
Yeah.
Or
girlfriend? Well, he paid his debt to society.
Yeah, because you can do that for that, apparently. But anyhow,
But not Mayweather, who's, when the woman even admitted she lied, never let him off the hook.
Anyhow,
for something he didn't do.
No wonder Corrales and Lampley get along so great.
Yeah.
They have the same hobby.
Yeah. Sucking dick. Oh, beating women, that's what you meant.
Well, they share many interests. Yeah. Anyhow, Jose Navarro wants both Arce and Mijares in a boxing ring. Navarro, good fighter. Could definitely give Arce southpaw, right?
Yeah, southpaw, just like Mijares, who just embarrassed him, so could see the same result. Doesn't let his hands go as much as Mijares, from what I saw in that fight of Mijares. That's the only fight I've seen of him. So, but I could definitely see him outpointing Arce, and I'd probably pick Arce, but who knows? It's a pick 'em fight.
I'd go for Arce.
Yeah, I'd go for Arce, no doubt, but be very worried.
Talking about other Mexican fighters, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. will try to avenge his father's loss. Beat BS. No try. He will. He will try to get Wiley in the ring. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Not that I really think Wiley is scared. I think he's too dumb to be scared.
Yeah, he doesn't know any better.
But it was not a legitimate loss in the first place.
Nope.
Chavez Sr. He broke his hand
Yep.
on Wiley's face. So
From hitting him, he was dominating him the whole fight.
So this fight just
to
son's
avenge
revenge.
Yeah, just to avenge that BS loss, and Chavez will put him out.
I think he'll come out looking to destroy
absolutely.
Wiley.
And he will.
And
On the Judo Kodo undercard, June 9th.
big knockout.
Yeah. Great way to lead up to Judo Kodo.
Exactly. It'll be a nice appetizer to the main event.
Definitely.
Anyhow, also more great warriors like Grover Wiley. Mike Tyson sold his Phoenix home. Just reporting it basically for Mike Tyson News. He probably is doing it to pay for some of these legal fees, or who knows what fees he has.
Got a lot of fees out there.
That's probably these legal fees though for his recent court case.